Hey guys, today I'm gonna kind of be taking you through it's Dave Ramsey inspired, the cash envelope system. We did this, gosh, probably 15 or more years ago, and it worked really well. I don't know exactly why we ever stopped using the system, but anyway, basically what you do is you kind of figure out your bills, and we use Quicken, so that was really easy to do. I took last year's bills and kind of divided that by 12 to get a monthly amount. And so since I get paid twice a month, I divided that again by 2 so that we can get exactly what we need in a month to pay the bills. So if you're interested in kind of finding out how I use the Dave Ramsey cash envelope system, then yeah, just keep watching. Before we get into that, I do want to remind you we have a current giveaway going on, so I will have that in the description below. There will be a link that will take you straight over to that video, and then you can have lots of opportunities to enter. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. All right, so I'm starting out with my cash envelope breakdown, and I basically did a spreadsheet on Excel, kind of took the bills that I normally would encounter sort of through a year. I have Quicken, so I took like this first one, Common Corporation and Centerpoint, that's our utilities. I took what we spent last year, divided that by 12, and came up with a projected monthly cost of $370. So I get paid twice a month, so I've broken that down to $185. So on this, basically what I've done is break down, every paycheck, I need to get a $100 bill, a $50 bill, a $20 bill, a $10 bill, and a $5 bill. So I've done that on all of my bills. And then down here at the very bottom, what I've done is broken it down. Actually, it tells me that here are the totals, and I've put a list of actually how many hundreds, how many 50s, how many 20s, 10s, 5s, and 1s that I need in order to fill my cash envelopes. So I have gone to the bank and I've pulled out my amount that I will be putting into my cash envelopes. I actually copied this several times onto another Excel spreadsheet, so all I have to do is cut those out when I go to the bank and hand it to the teller, and they know exactly what I need. So basically what I'm going to be doing is starting from the very beginning, the very top, and it says Common Corporation, Centerpoint, which is my utilities. I need $185. So I've got all of my cash here, and I have created my envelopes. It says Common Corp, Centerpoint. I got this paper at Hobby Lobby, cut it to fit, I believe it's 3.5 inches by 7 inches. Cut it to where it actually folds, then laminated those, cut it out, and you've got a pretty little envelope. So it's already got some cash in it from the first of the month. So I need to get a 100, 50, 20, 10, and 5. So I've got 150, 170, 180, 185. This is going into my utilities envelope. And so I always like to have my denominations to where I can readily get to them. So when my utility bills come due, I will actually take however much that my Common Corporation bill and my Centerpoint bill, I will take that amount out of the envelope and put that in the bank to pay my bill. So I should never, ever be short on my utilities unless it's like a super hot summer and we run the air conditioner a whole lot more than what we should. So going right down the list, phone and wireless is 150. So we're going to take this out. So I have a total of $300 in there now. So when my phone bills are due, I will have everything ready. All right, internet and TV. I'm trying my hardest to figure out a way to cut that back so that we are not spending so much on internet and TV. It's just terribly hard, especially when you need internet. Uploading videos takes quite a bit of internet. So, all right, so the total on that is 138. So I have 120, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. Isn't that lovely? All right. Next is groceries, and I put back $325 every 2 weeks, or twice a month, I should say. We give ourselves $150 a week to spend on groceries for a family of 4, so I think that we're doing pretty well on that. So $325. So next is dining. We dine out way too much. So this is one of the things that we're gonna try to cut back on. So our little dining envelope, and what I did, I wanna try to stay within $75 every 2 weeks. So what I did was I did $75 times 26, because you got every 2 weeks, 52 weeks in a year divided by 2 is 26. So then I divided that by 24 because I get 24 paychecks in 1 year, and I came up with $81.25. So I just rounded it, and I've got $82 here. So we're gonna put $82 in the envelope for dining. All right, gas, basically what I did on that, again, I went to Quicken. I figured out how much that we have spent on gas in 2018, divided that by 12, came up with $90. So every 2 weeks, I'm gonna put $45 into our gas envelope. So 45. I think I'm running out of 20s. Okay, so 45. We've already gotten gas this month, so that's come out of there. All right, so next we have pets. We have several pets. We have to go to the groomers. We have to go get shots. We have to go do all of that kind of stuff. So I figured that we would need about $240 a month for food and everything else. $120 twice a month. So that goes in here as well. I set aside money because there's always birthdays, and so I created a birthday envelope, and so basically I'm setting aside $25 every paycheck, so that's $50 a month, so that's $600 in a year. So I'm going to put 25 in that. Oops. No one's had a birthday yet this year, so. All right, and Christmas. Christmas is where we spend a lot of our money. So I figured out, kind of took a rounded number of what I want to keep Christmas within this year, including everybody. Divided that by 12, came up with $126. So every paycheck, I'm gonna be setting back $63. 63. And again, we have not spent anything on Christmas this year yet. All right, so here is like our biggest bill to date. This is our mortgage, and I actually want to try to pay this off a little bit quicker. So I'm actually adding a little bit of principal into this. So I'm saying that my mortgage payment is going to be $1,000 a month. So that's $500 every paycheck. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a lot of money. Your house payment is usually like the biggest thing that you owe for. And at some point, I want to get that paid off. All right, our next largest bill, and again, this is, I want to get this paid down, so I'm actually adding some principal to this. So I'm gonna be sending them at least $600 a month, so that's $300 a paycheck. Does it ever drive you guys crazy when you get like new bills with old bills? It kind of does me. I don't know why, because it all spends the same, but it still kind of drives me crazy. I guess that's the OCD in me. All right, another big bill is insurance, and this is medical insurance. This is automobile insurance. This is disability insurance, life insurance. We have too much insurance, I think. So our total insurance per month is $1,522. So that is $761 every 2 weeks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 750, 761. These insurance payments hurt me so bad, but when things happen and you need insurance, it's really good to have insurance. All right, and the last envelope that I have is spending. I've got $35 every 2 weeks that will go in that, and I have $20 left over that Jerry will get, and he's in love with the system right now because he's actually getting a little bit of spending money. But anyway, this is kind of how I have broken down my monthly bills and how much to put into my cash envelopes. I'm interested to see if there's any changes that you would make going forward. You know, if you use this system, if there's anything that you would change about it, if you have any ideas to help us out a little bit, then yeah, comment below. All right, guys, that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, just let us know in the comments below. Of course, I'll be doing this system twice a month for ever how long. You know, it's working pretty good now, so probably for maybe forever. So make sure you subscribe to our channel. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you're notified each and every time that we upload. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We are at Glam Glamour on all of them. And until our next video, bye!